Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Houston Texans, and typically I get very unlucky with these kind of things. I do it a little bit too early, then they'd sign for somebody, trade for somebody, but we got lucky for once. The Texans traded for Brandin Cooks. I don't really understand why they did it, but I'll just ignore that for now, because I have no idea what Bill O'Brien's doing down there in Houston. So we're just going to have to go along with it. They got Brandin Cooks, they got David Johnson. Doesn't make any sense. Traded Hopkins, not for a first-round pick. Why would you want that? Get a running back. You know, that's what I always say. So we don't have a first-round pick. We do have a second-round pick, though, so let's hop into the draft. Now, in my opinion, we have to work on the offensive line, the defensive line, other than J.J. Watt, obviously, and the cornerback position. So I'm going to check out corners really quick. We could go with like a Jeff Gladney if we wanted to do that. Reggie Robinson would be a nice pickup, but we could probably wait to the third round for that. So let's go look at the defensive line. Davidson, Taylor, I don't think so. Curtis Weaver's up there. I think we'll go Marlon Davidson, right? Or we could go an outside linebacker, put him down, but I don't think so. Let's take a quick look at the offensive line. Shane Lemieux, and then Cesar Ruiz. I'm going to go, actually, Tyler Biadasz. He's a 72 overall, hidden development, 82 strength, 76 run block, 76 pass block. Now, in the third round, we're going to take Reggie Robinson. He's a 70 overall, hidden development, 90 speed, 70 man, 66 zone, 67 play rec. In the fourth round, we're going to get a tight end, Colby Parkinson. He's a 67 overall, normal development, 77 speed, 71 catching, 61 run block, 63 awareness. I'm very excited to see how Brandin Cooks plays with Deshaun Watson as his quarterback. He's had some interesting quarterbacks. I don't know what's wrong with Brandin Cooks, by the way. Went from Drew Brees to Tom Brady, which you're like, okay, that's an upgrade somewhat. Then you go to Jared Goff, like, sorry to hear that. And then up to Deshaun Watson. So it should be exciting to see, especially with Will Fuller, David Johnson, Kenny Stills. A pretty good offensive line, I would say. We still have to work on tight end. And then the defense is pretty good as well. I'm hoping the corners, rather, could step up pretty well. But let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. There we go. At the midseason mark, we're in first place at 4-4. But now that I think about it, really not that impressive. Jaguars aren't a great team at the moment. The Titans are good, but Tannehill's definitely going to drop off. Then the Colts, going to have to wait and see what Phillip Rivers does. But Deshaun Watson is going to be a free agent. We are definitely going to bring him back, even though could be a little iffy down there in Houston, but we'll see. Tunzel, you have to pay him. Will Fuller, I'm going to bring back. Kenny Stills, will wait and see. Conley will bring back. Cunningham will bring back. I don't know if we have this much money. Oh, no, we have a pretty good amount of money. We made the playoffs. We won our division at 10-6. We're playing against the 9-7 Pittsburgh Steelers. Should be able to beat them pretty easily, I would say. The Colts and the Titans 7-9, and the Jags 5-11. Let's see how Watson did with Brandin Cooks. About 4,100 yards, 35 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I'm loving it. Duke Johnson 798 with 7. Watson with 2. David Johnson 6 touchdowns. Receiving Cooks almost 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Awesome. Stills 940 with 9, who I think we're going to let him walk away. We really don't have that much money left. Fuller 716 with 4. Thomas 7 touchdowns. On defense, McKinney 119 tackles. Sack totals 13 for J.J. Watt. Awesome. Interceptions, 4 for Gibson, 2 for Scarlett, 2 for Murray. The MVP goes to Russell Wilson, Mahomes 2, Andrew Luck's back at number 3. We have Watson at 4, though, which is good to see. Coach of the Year, we are there at number 7. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Deshaun Watson at 3, no other Texans. Defensive Player of the Year, JJ at 3. We have McKinney at 7, which is good. Offensive Rookie, probably nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year, nothing. I guess that's expected. Biadasz has star development, 3 XP points. That's all right, but not the best. Nothing for Brandin Cooks. Nothing for Will Fuller. What about on defense? Nothing really. Where is Robinson? He has 3. Still hidden development. That's good. I'm going to have to get rid of either Watkins or Johnson. One of them is going to be out of here. I did re-sign Conley, though, and Hargreaves, as well as Zach Cunningham. So we're in good shape. Can we beat the 9-7 Pittsburgh Steelers? I would certainly think so. I don't think they're going to do that great next year, but we're going to wait and see. Okay, we did. Can we beat the 11-5 Baltimore Ravens? Now, that should be a tough game to win. We'll see, though. We did it. We're going up against the 12-4 Buffalo Bills. Is this real life? Because I don't know if it is. Oh, I simmed past the Super Bowl. So we actually made it and lost to the Falcons 30-10. That was a big mistake. We could have hopped into that game. Who knows what could have happened? We probably still would have lost, but let's go take a look at it. Watson, did you let me down, buddy? Matt Ryan, 287 with a touchdown. Watson, 243, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I wouldn't say that's a huge letdown. Gurley, 67 yards. Johnson, 43. Ito Smith with 2. Receiving, Brandin Cooks, 95 yards. Jones with a touchdown. Kenny Stills with a touchdown. And that is going to be it. Now, I think we're good to go in our own free agents. We don't want to bring back Kenny Stills. Scarlett can go. Yeah, we're fine. What do we have for money for free agency? Nothing. Perfect. So all things considered, I guess the Tunsil trade was worth it? I know they didn't win a Super Bowl, but they made it, so I would think so, right? We don't need a quarterback as much as you think we do. I probably should have paused the draft, but it's too late. We could go with the right end. We don't really need a middle linebacker, left outside linebacker. There's not much here. We're in the second round, though. That's kind of expected. So do we go with the end right here? Early second round. That's right in our range. Actually, no, we're late second round. I was thinking we had a first round pick. 69 overall, normal development. 65 power move, 82 finesse, 79 speed, 85 acceleration. Brandin Cooks is up to superstar development. I love seeing that, but we're down to a 79 overall team with a 77 defense. What happened? Didn't we get better as a team? Robinson, superstar development. Hargreaves up to star. I'm not really sure why we fell. Is it Merciless maybe? How old is Merciless? 31, that's probably the answer. I want to take a look at his contract just to see what we're dealing with because I wouldn't mind cutting him, trading him. 3 years left. What is with all these teams giving long-term contracts to older players? I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I guess we're fine, and let's go to the midseason mark. So we're not in first place, but 1 game behind the Indianapolis Colts, who are 6-1. We're 5-2, so that's pretty good. J.J. Watt's going to be a free agent, and I feel like he's one of those players that are never leaving the Houston Texans, but I would have said that about Tom Brady, then he got up and got right out, so what do I know? And now he's what is the word? Copywriting Tampa Bay or something like that? Or Tampa Brady, something. It's just some weird stuff. We have $46.2 million. We're going to bring back Justin Reed. Don't worry about that. Duke Johnson's coming back. Goodbye, Randall Cobb. I like Kiki Cutie. Gibson's way out of here. Goodbye, David Johnson. Don't know why they brought you in. Fulton, we could probably find something better than that. And we finally have a first-round pick, which is good. So I guess we are going to bring back J.J. Watt. We made the playoffs at 10-6, but with a wild card spot. The big problem is we're going against the Cleveland Browns, who are 9-6-1, so we're going home early. The Colts 11-4-1, the Jags 6-10, and the Titans 4-12. Let's take a look at the stats. Watson about 4,200 yards, 36 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Awesome. Rushing, Duke Johnson 936, 5 touchdowns. Watson with 6, David Johnson with 3. Receiving, Cobb, really? 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. I kind of doubt it. Cooks about 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's good to see. Fuller 753 with 5. Thomas 9 touchdowns, 1 for Akins. On defense, McKinney 107 tackles. Sack totals, JJ with 13. Good. Interceptions, 4 for Conley, 3 for Hargreaves, 3 for Reed, 2 for McKinney, 2 for Robinson. A lot of interceptions. You do like to see that. Yearly awards. The MVP goes to Deshaun Watson. Yes. Josh Allen, number 2. Nobody else. Coach of the year. There we are, number 4. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Okay, Josh Allen beating out Deshaun Watson. I don't believe that whatsoever. Nothing else. Defensive Player of the Year, we have JJ at 7. Offensive Rookie, nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year, nothing. Let's take a look at what we have for XP. 2 for Deshaun Watson, 3 for Baez, awesome. 2 for Howard, 1 for Tunsil, 1 for Brandin Cooks. What about on defense? Robinson with 4 gets him up to a 78. That's awesome. But nothing really here. I guess that's kind of expected. We lost to the Cleveland Browns 31-21. I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. Watson, 246, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And you lost to this guy with 3 interceptions. I love Baker, but if he throws 3 interceptions, we shouldn't be losing. Chubb, 116 with a touchdown. Watson with a touchdown. Receiving, Cobb, 8 for 119 with a touchdown. I almost have to bring him back. Hooper, 73 with a touchdown. Landry with a touchdown. Beckham with a touchdown. Will Fuller with a touchdown. And that is going to be it. The Buccaneers beat the Colts 27-21. I have to look at this. It has to be Brady, right? Nick Foles? What? So we could let Kiki Cutie walk away, or we could sign him and we won't have any money for free agency. He wanted more salary last time and a little bit more bonus, so let's do that. I think he's a solid number 3 guy, so that's good. All right. I guess everybody else can just walk away unless we bring Gibson back. Okay, I guess we're not going to do that. We have the 23rd overall pick, so we might as well not have a first-round pick, but I guess I shouldn't say that. This team, I don't think long-term is going to be great without having those 2 first-round draft picks. But, I mean, Bill O'Brien made the trade, so it's done with. But let's see what we can get in this team. We need an offensive lineman if we can. A lot of misses up here. There's some ends. Ooh. Is there some ends? What about Philip Fuller? Looks pretty good. I mean, that has to be the answer. Yeah, let's just stop looking around. What do you have, a 7-1 combine? Yeah. Philip Fuller, welcome to the team. 75 overall, hidden development. 72 power moves, 78 finesse, 82 speed, 86 acceleration. In the second round, we're getting our tight end, Marquel Gregory. Looks pretty good. 74 overall, hidden development. 82 speed, 75 catching, 59 run block, 73 awareness. Our defense is still not doing great, down to a 76 overall. The offense is looking better. We don't have to worry about that other than right guard. But on defense, I just don't know. Maybe we put Fuller at defensive tackle, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what's wrong with our defense. It's looking good to me. We have good corners, good safeties, good linebackers other than the left outside linebacker, and I suppose Merciless. I just don't really understand it. Wow, the Jaguars are tied with the Colts for first place at 5-2. So I guess we're in second place at 3-3-1? I don't like to see that. I believe that's Hargreaves is going to be a free agent. We could probably let him go at this point, but he's 27 years old. I think we'll bring him back. Omehu? I don't know how to say that exactly. Howard's coming back. McLeod could go. Bailey could go. Johnson, maybe? I don't know. Do we have any money this time around? It'd be nice. Nope. What happened? What happened to this team? I guess we re-signed J.J. Watt, I suppose. Is that the reason that, just re-signing J.J. Watt, that's what's going to screw us for this last year? Because that's certainly what it's looking like. But we could have a good draft pick, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go 4 years. It doesn't really matter what we offer him. He's going to decline it. Or he's not going to decline it. I guess we're fine. Off to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs, and I'm really hoping we just had a terrible, terrible record. Let's go find out. 9-6-1, and we missed the playoffs probably because the Jags went 11-5, which I just don't understand. The Colts 11-5 and the Titans 6-9-1. Let's take a look at the stats. Watson, 3,600 yards, 29 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I am not impressed. Duke Johnson, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Watson with 4. Receiving, Kiki Cutie, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. So glad I brought him back. Cook, 745, 7 touchdowns. Fuller, 733 with 2. Gregory, the rookie, 402, 1 touchdown. 5 for Duke Johnson. On defense, McKinney, 111 tackles. Sack totals, 12 for Fuller, the rookie. Awesome. 11 for J.J. Watt. Interceptions, 5 for Conley. A few ones to go around. I mean, Fuller's going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year, and even our tight end, Gregory, he might be Offensive Rookie of the Year. Andrew Luck with the MVP, very realistic. No Texans, Coach of the Year. We could be up here technically. We are number 10. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. There's Watson at 9, Defensive Player of the Year. There's Fuller all the way up at 5. Wow, Offensive Rookie, Gregory at number 2, I suppose. Huffman at 8. And then obviously, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Philip Fuller is going to win it. We all knew that, though. Let's see what Gregory and Fuller's development's going to be. Gregory with star development, 5 XP points. So the only thing we have to do on offense is right guard, which is great. Now let's see it, Fuller. Superstar X Factor, 8 XP. Yes. We need a left outside linebacker. We need a strong safety. And I think we're good other than that. I mean, we're not going to have any money for free agency, don't get me wrong. But let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Colts beat the Cardinals 31-24. Wow, the Cardinals in the Super Bowl in what, 2 years? That'd be interesting to see. We are good to go here. Do we have any cash? Of course we don't. To the draft. We're looking for an offensive lineman or an outside linebacker. Definitely not a running back, even though we could take him if we wanted to. And of course, outside linebacker and a guard. I like Henley. All right. What about Vernon? Mid-first round, second in the bench press. Anything else further down? We could go with a tackle, put him over at guard, which I think is the answer, even though I typically don't like to do that kind of thing. What is Bradfield? Early first. A strong safety. That's right. I think we're going to go with younger. Yeah, let's take him. 75 overall, hidden development. 88 speed, 70 zone, 78 tackle, 82 pursuit. Ooh, Henley's there in the second round. What about those tackles? Actually, what is Durant right here? Durant. Mid-second, so I don't know about that. I think outside line, there's so many guards up here that I think we can take that outside linebacker in Henley. Yeah, let's take him. 72 overall, hidden development, perfect. 72 tackles, 67 hit power, 81 speed, 81 acceleration. Are any of the guards left? It doesn't seem like it. That's so disappointing. And there's probably a good few strong safeties down here as well. Actually, I don't know if he's going to be that great. Nah, I don't want that guard. There are a few strong safeties down here, but Durant is up here at the top. Who I think we're going to take him. Brock Durant, 70 overall, normal development, 71 tackles, 75 hit power, 84 speed, 86 acceleration. We got our defense up to a 79 overall. We have an 84 overall offense. There should be no problems with this offense. I'm sure there will be, but there really shouldn't be. And on defense, why is Fuller down there? Fuller, get back up there, defensive tackle. I love the way our defense is looking. Actually, we have to give this an auto line. We need Robinson to be our number 2 corner. And then they put Fuller over the end. I don't know if I like that. I guess we could put him up the defensive tackle and we'll be fine. All right, let's give it a try. Let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs with that team? Really? We went 7-9. Is this game crazy? The Colts went 12-4. I'll give you that. They're a good team, but everybody else? I don't know about that. Watson, 3,900 yards, 26 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not bad. Duke Johnson, 777 with 6. Watson with 5. Receiving, Fuller, 834, 6 touchdowns. QD, 808 with 5. Cook, 758, 6 touchdowns. I feel like I should have traded him. Like, after 2 years, just kind of follow the trends, get rid of him, send him to another team. I don't know what team it would have been, so that's probably why I didn't do it. Cunningham, 103 tackles. What about sack totals? 12 for Fuller. J.J. Watt, only with 6. Interceptions, 2 for Younger, the rookie, with 74 tackles. 1 for Robinson, 1 for Reed, 1 for Henley, the rookie, 32 tackles, which isn't all too great, but we'll take it nonetheless. Yearly awards, what are we going to have here? We have Baker with the MVP. We have Watson at number 8. Coach of the Year, Freddie Kitchens, okay. Nothing else really. Offensive Player of the Year, Watson at 4. Defensive Player of the Year, nothing. Wow. Offensive Rookie, we probably don't have anything but Defensive Rookie. We have Younger at 4. We have Henley at 7. I thought we might have had, I figure out the other outside linebacker, or Durant. I thought Durant might be up there. Guess not, though. Let's go take a look at the XP, shall we? We have 3 for Gregory. Gets him up to an 82. Jackson will be a 70. Howard, 80. Baez, 82. Watson has 1, which is pretty good to see. On defense, Younger 4-star development gets him up to a 79. Henley, superstar, 6 XP points. Awesome. Huff has 1. Durant with 3. Fuller has 2. JJ with 1. This is pretty disappointing. I feel like we are turning this team around, but they're kind of bogged down by some bigger contracts. I want to give it one final upgrade just to see what we're looking at. Henley with 6. That's so good. With the superstar, I drafted a ton of good players. What are we up to? 82 overall, 85 offense, 80 defense. Some might say that's an 82.5, but we'll just ignore it. So what did we draft? We drafted Baez, Jackson. We drafted Gregory, so that's 3 guys. That's it on offense, but on defense, I mean, come on. We drafted Huff. We drafted Henley, Durant, Younger, Robinson, Fuller. So many great players. I feel like we had another 2 to 3 years to be able to turn this around fully, win a few Super Bowls, but that is going to be it for the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We will be coming back to this team after the draft. Granted, they don't have a first-round draft pick, so we're going to have to wait and see. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.